Hi guys, this is Mike Edwards, attorney, A. Michael Edwards, attorney at law. Going to do a segment on trial preparation, and going to do it in two different videos. The first one will be trial preparation in criminal court. And I have a lot of clients who are charged with a criminal offense, and they become very anxious as the trial approaches, and if they have a trial in court, or maybe it's just a case we're going to be pleading in court, and they worry a lot about it. I understand that. I mean, it's the most important case in the world to you, and believe you me, it's also just as important to me. And the reason I say that is because a lot of lawyers have a big caseload, and naturally clients think, well, he's got a big caseload, he's not worried about my case, he's got a bunch of other cases. Well, the good thing and bad thing about becoming an attorney is you do take your clients' problems and you carry them right on your shoulder. And it's a good thing because if you are an attorney that cares about your clients, and I am one of those, then I'm thinking about your case at weird times that you don't even know. I may be driving down the road, I may be in the middle of a tennis match, I may be jogging, whatever, and I may be thinking about your case. Now, I don't go call you and say, hey, I'm thinking about your case. What I'm doing is I'm thinking about your case because it's popped in my head, because it's on my mind, and I'm worried about your case. And that's what you don't see about an attorney that really cares, and I do. And I hope you'll remember that. But I want you to know that, and that's true. But I am always prepared for your case. And I know there's a lot of times when you may think that I'm not even thinking about your case, or don't even care about your case, or don't even know it's going to be on the docket next week. We get a lot of calls from people, and I don't mind that. I'm not complaining. It's part of the deal. If I was charged with something, I would have a deep and abiding interest in that case, and I would be worried from day one to the day I walked into court and got the result about what's going to happen. I'd be thinking about it day and night. I'm not sleeping. I'm talking to everybody about it to the point where my friends are going to be saying, I don't want to hear about that anymore. I get that. But just know that when I take your criminal case, I'm in it to get the best result for you. If we're going to be trying to work out a plea, I have got all the information I need from you. I've got 35 years of experience. I've seen everything. I talked to an attorney the other day, and who's a little younger than me, a good friend of mine, good attorney, great attorney. And he asked me, he said, when did you feel like you'd seen it all and pretty much knew the score? And I said, some days I feel like I'll never know the score, but at about the 10-year mark as an attorney, if you really keep your nose to the grind and do what you're supposed to do for your clients, you've pretty much seen and done everything. Well, I've got that 3.5 times. So the point of this video is to tell you that as far as preparing for your case, if we're going to be going in there trying to work out a deal with the DA, then I know what I'm looking for. When I'm talking to you on the phone for the first time or seeing you for the first time, I know what the goal is, and that never changes. And I'll be talking to the DA before the court date. You don't even know I'm doing that. It may be in the hallway. It may be at the office of the DA. It may be a phone call. But I'm working your case and trying to get the result that we're after. If we're going to trial, then I've got trial prep. I've got a case plan in your case. I've got an outline in my file of what I'm going to do. Guarantee you that I have dealt with a case almost exactly like your case is many times before. And so when you're at home at night and you can't sleep and you're thinking, is Mike out playing tennis or jogging or having dinner and just not, or watching the Yankees? I do all those things. So the Packers or the Tar Heels, he's not thinking about my case. I've had occasions when I've been watching a ball game when I'm thinking about somebody's case. It just pops in my head because it's always in my mind. All of my clients' cases are in my head, and I can be taking a shower and something pops in my head about your case. Not every shower is your case, but you get what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you in this video is that for trial preparation, I don't think you'll find anybody in Western North Carolina or maybe North Carolina that hasn't dealt with a case like yours. I know what we need to do, and I try to reassure you as much as I can. April, my office manager, will do that as well, because sometimes it's hard to reach me, and I understand that, and I apologize for that, but I have so many cases, sometimes it's hard to call people back because I'm in court all the time dealing with somebody else's case. And April will often tell you, hey, he's got it, everything in the file, we're good, he's good. Trust that, because that is good. If we're going to trial, you may have even more anxiety because your job may depend on it, or a lot of stuff. You may be going to jail possibly, all these kind of things. If we're going to trial, that usually means that I've told you I think we can win this case. Or it means the DA's been a total, I'm not going to say the word, and will not negotiate with us, and we have no choice. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go into that trial as prepared as anyone can be, and I'm going to give you the best effort I can give you. What do I need from you in a criminal trial situation? Well, let me first start. What if we're doing a plea? What do I need from you? Well, I tell you that. I usually will send you a letter or an email, or I'll tell you on the phone, here's what I need you to do, like a DWI case. Do A, B, C, and D. We usually send a letter, and we explain that. If you do your part and I do my part, everything's going to be just fine. Trust me. If you don't do your part, we may have an issue, but I'm going to do my part. I can promise you that. You pay me money to represent you in a case, and I respect that. I grew up in a small town, Marion, North Carolina. My family, I was fortunate enough to be born into a middle-class family. We didn't have a lot of money, but my parents worked very hard for what they got and what they gave me and my brother. And I respect someone that works hard. I respect the fact that people, especially in McDowell County, where I work primarily, don't make a lot of money because of the economy and just the way it is in McDowell. So if you pay me money to represent you, then I want you to know in this video, if you don't know it already, that I respect that and I honor that. I try to charge you a reasonable fee for what I do. I don't try to gouge people or charge too much money. I try to charge what it's worth for the time we have to put into it and the effort. And I'm going to give you what you pay for. So if you can trust that and know that, if you don't, please do, because it's an absolute truth. And I think any client that I've ever had will tell you that. So that's where we are. That's the deal. You pay me money to defend you. I'm going to defend you to the death. And I treat your case like it was my brother who was on trial, and I'm going to get you the best deal I can. If it's a trial case, then I may ask you to do some things there. I may have you contact witnesses, get me addresses. I'll tell you who I need. You may have information that you think I need, and you say, I'm going to bring you some information. I may say, well, I don't need that. And if I don't need that, that means that I know that I don't need that because it's not going to be relevant to the case. But if I do need something, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to be mean about it. I'm just going to say, we don't need that. We're good. So I understand the anxiety. I understand the worry. I'm a warrior, and that makes me a good lawyer because I worry about your case. I worry about the impact. I do not like to lose. I hate losing if we go to trial more than I ever enjoy winning. I can tell you every detail of any case that has ever gone negative my way. I can't remember all the cases that went good because I remember the losses. And that makes me competitive. That means that I'm going to fight for you as hard as I can. So I just want you to know that that's where I'm at. I hope you understand that. And if you don't, then I hope this video helps you know that. And I'm not great at expressing my feelings sometimes because I'm so busy. I don't have time to stop and tell you these things. So if you're one of my clients in criminal court or a potential client of mine in the future, just know that this is my heart and this is what I'm saying to you and this is the way it is. We're going to be fine if you will listen to my advice and go in the direction I guide you. I've seen some bad results sometimes from people that did not listen to good legal advice, but by and large, 95% of the time, people listen to what I say when I advise them, and they know I'm going to fight for them to the death in court if we have to go to the mat. So I appreciate all my clients in criminal court, and I hope you will take these words of wisdom to heart and know that we're going to be okay. No matter what you're charged with or what issue we have to face, I have seen it before. I know how to handle it, and we're going to be fine. And I just thank you very much for all my clients in the past that have hired me and had faith in me. And my practice has been built not upon advertising, but upon people that I've helped maybe in the past, telling their friends and family, hey, call Mike, he'll help you out. And I will help you out. It's A. Michael Edwards, attorney at law. I'm Mike Edwards. It's the same person. And we're on Logan Street in Marion, 828-652-8011. Website is attorneyedwards.com. And give us a call, and we'll be happy to help you out. And we'll do the best we can. Thank you.